Hi, we're Lee and Scott, and if you're new round here, we live full-time in our motorhome after selling up when we lost family and realised that life is not a given. We've spent a year travelling the UK and are currently in the Republic of Ireland working our way around the coast. Join us, together with our two little dogs, Lucy and Sky, as we head off with absolutely no idea what's coming next. Well, good afternoon all. Feels like a long time since I've said that. So anyway, we have arrived in a not very exciting caravan park. We are, do you know, I can't even remember the name of it. Nope, I ain't got a clue. Anyway, it's not far from Newry in Northern Ireland. Hang on, let me get the sun out of the way. So yes, we have crossed over the non-existent border and we are in Northern Ireland. Now, Lee's been talking to a guy round the corner and he says he's been told he's not allowed to stay tonight because of Storm Ashley coming in. Now, this is interesting because he tried to book it yesterday, but I managed to book for 2 nights. So we'll have to wait and see. But apparently someone's going to come up and close the site down and kick everyone off. So don't know what's going to happen. But in the meantime, it's a beautiful sunny day up here. And as you can see, there's not many people on this side. Just getting blinded by the sun. Facilities block there behind me. And it's even got a laundry, washing machine and dryer, and you get to use them free of charge. So that's where I'm going now, to put some washing on. See you in a sec. Well, this is an interesting turn up for the books. So, Storm Ashley is on its way tomorrow, but it's not due to get windy round here till about 11 o'clock. We've just had a guy come up and tell us that we've now got to leave. We've got about 2 hours before they shut the site down.
And lock the gates, but we're not allowed.
Yeah, they're going to lock the gates. And in fairness, they had a load of trees fall here last year during storms. So there's nowhere else around here that's open. He's just said to me outside that he thought Dungannon was open, but that's now closed as well. So I've said to him, where are we meant to go? Because we've got no notice. It's now 5:30 in the evening. So any campsites, their offices is going to be shut. So I don't know where we're meant to go. He doesn't know where we're meant to go. So what we're going to do now is pack everything up, and I don't know what. So I guess I'll pick the camera up when we actually get somewhere. Hopefully we're not going to die in a storm, which isn't coming for another 19 hours anyway, so I don't know why we have to leave now.
We might have to go back down south.
Yeah, but to say we're fuming is a massive understatement, because I just don't know what we're meant to do now. Haven't got a clue. So wish us luck, and we'll see you soon.
So, all the campsites near us are closed. It's after 6 o'clock. There's nothing we can do. We can't go anywhere. I mean, it feels really still at the moment. We've had to park here at a reservoir that's on search for sites. So obviously it's going to get windy here, but I don't feel it at the moment. We've got away from all the big trees that are over there. Look. So let's just hope we're going to have a quiet night.
I don't know if you'll be able to hear me properly. I may have to do this as a voiceover. So this was our sort of view last night, apart from all the wind and rain and horrificness. So this is Seagarn Loch. That thing up there, that's the moon, still out, even though it's, I don't know what time it is, about 9:30 I think. So that's why we parked up there. Nice little pleasant enough stop. We didn't have any dramas. So just taking the dogs for a walk, and then hopefully we'll see about an Airbnb, and we'll get safely tucked away for a couple of nights, because we really don't want to be in a tin box whilst Storm Ashley gets us. So we're just out with the little puppers, and we'll see what we've got to do. I'll let you know where we end up.
I think the birds might know there's something coming. Look at them. Can you hear them? There's thousands of them. Look. Never seen as many. Like ants everywhere. Like crows. Ravens or something.
Well, good morning all. So if anyone wants to know what it's like sleeping through a storm, last night we had Storm Ashley. So we're up in Northern Ireland, not far from Armagh and Newry. And it's been pretty horrific, very, very windy. So rocking and rolling all night long, and not in the good way either. Get your mind out of the gutter, please. So today, the excitement of this morning is going to look for an Airbnb or a hotel, because we're going to get battered again by the tail of this storm. So that's the plan. Wish me luck.
So we've just had a branch hit the windscreen because the rest of the storm is on its way. So
Someone pooed their pants, didn't they, dear?
it was very loud, wasn't it?
It was reasonably loud.
Reasonably loud, very loud. So we're heading to an Airbnb for a couple of nights because it were felt a bit risky last night. I thought one of the skylights were going to come off. It was so bad. You can't sleep because it's so noisy as well.
But don't worry about it. That's what coffee was invented for.
Yes, so we've had a cold coffees a piece, haven't we? Which we don't normally do it. Well, I don't normally do it in the day. So I think we're only a minute away. Yeah. We're both exhausted, and the girls are.
We're alive, so.
Look, we are alive. So far, unless another branch gets us on the way in the eyeball. So we're nearly there.
That's the big house.
So I think, is there a drive down here? That's to the garage. Just a minute.
Well, good morning all. From I was going to say sunny, it's not sunny. Where are we? We are outside of Banbridge in Northern Ireland. Just out with her and them little rat bags. I'll get them in the shop.
Storm's fast.
Well, yes, allegedly Storm Ashley has fully gone, but it's still a bit breezy this morning.
What are we doing this morning?
I feel like I'm from the Dark Ages, quite frankly. I've got in here. I've got wood because we're in an Airbnb, which I've probably told you already, but I can't remember what we said yesterday. So yeah, we're in an Airbnb for a couple of days. So it's got a log burner, so we had that on last night, but then we've run out of wood. So the lady that owns the place says, just walk down to the farmyard and the woodshed's there and some coal, get all that. So we've gone down there. We can't see it anywhere, and to be honest, it looks like probably rental properties on there. So I don't really want to go digging about, especially first thing in the morning. So we're just walking up the path, and I'm picking up bits of wood here, there and everywhere. Unfortunately, and this is what you find with Ireland, so because it rains a lot of the wood is soaking wet, and that's not good for going on the fire. So yeah, I'm just picking some bits of wood up. Oh, I've got a good bit here. It's like Lucy to pass. Oh, the things you have to do. That's why I'm too old for this. Right, I'll leave you there because I've got a few bits to pick up. See you shortly. Right, just going to do a quick house tour. So this is the living room with a proper wood burning fiery thing there, which to be honest with you has been a bit of a pain because we were only supplied with a little bit of wood. So We went foraging, but couldn't find any wood that was dry enough. But you know, we got one night out of it. The world's oldest flat screen TV. It even has a SCART lead on the back of it. Is that rubbish? A little dog. And another little dog. That's our EcoFlow over there. So we brought that in so that we could just get everything charged up. Because we have so many USB sockets in the van, I don't actually have many plugs. So I thought I'll just bring that in and plug everything into it. So another sofa there. So these are the crappiest sofas we have ever sat on. They are so poor. I mean, they're not like 70s or 80s quality. They're just rubbish. On into the kitchen. Nice bit of decoration on the radiator there. Can't even be bothered to get it painted. But yeah, they put these doors on that probably cost all in all best part of 100 quid each. And then fairly nice kitchen with the dishwasher, which is being used. I have missed the dishwasher. That's our ice maker, because someone can't have G&T without ice. So that's the kitchen. Pretty nice kitchen, but it's one of them things. Put a Bosch oven in, an Indesit hob, which is disgusting, and again, doesn't look like it's been well used. And then a cheap as chips sink. So just need to clean that. Oh, and again, cheap as chips fridge freezer. Ignore that on the floor. Lee's just in the shower. Obviously I won't be going in there, give you a tour of that. So that's all our gear from the van. That's little Skybot wondering where her mum is. So you can just see the van out there. And again, that door looks really nice, but on the outside you can see that it's actually bowing quite badly. So onwards into the utility room that has a spare camp bed for some reason. Smells a bit musty in here, but you know, washing machine and dryer.
Who are you talking to?
I'm doing me tour.
Oh.
I'm not coming in there, don't worry. This is the master bedroom, which, you know, really big and airy. Window behind the curtain there. Can't show you because my hand's not working. Not much of a view, and not much of a view out of that window either. Plenty of wardrobe space, but we were only here for 2 nights, so it didn't really make a lot of difference because we're not ones for unpacking. Dressing table. Strange man in the mirror. Really small TV for the size of the room, but we were discussing this last night, and that's probably about the size that people have in their vans or motorhomes. It's just us that have gone overkill and have a 32-inch TV. I don't know, people go, you shouldn't be watching TV in your van. Well, it's up to us, get lost. So, this is the ensuite. Toilet, towel radiator, and then really weird shower that's just sort of, I don't know, I can't work out why they've put this wall as a curve. There's absolutely no reason to do it. And then up there is a spider, and that's the reason that Lee's in the other bathroom, because she didn't want to have a shower with a spider. Which you can't blame her, because I don't like spiders at all. Right, onwards. So, show you into the spare room. That's the spare room. Again, bit of a musty smell. I mean, you can sort of tell that the bedding is quality, but there's details missing all the way through. Like, for example, so you've got bedside cabinets there that look really small, and just one of them like headboardy things that's just panelled on the wall. So then the bed just sort of moves away, and your pillows, as evidenced here, your pillow sort of pushes a gap behind the bed. It's very strange. Oh, excuse my snivelling. It's this warm air in here. We're not used to that. So there's only one double plug socket there. So some people like to have their phones by them at night, but you can't on that side unless it's fully charged. So there's the motorhome. This was our biggest concern, was making sure that we had enough driveway so that we could actually park. As you can see, when I go outside, I'll show you that. There's plenty of room there. So, another dressing table, plenty of sockets there. But I will just point out, I mean, for a start, mismatched towels. But I don't know if you can see the lack of quality. They're quite old, those towels. Plenty of wardrobe space. Alright, can I get in that bathroom now? That'll be a yes then. Okay, so into the bathroom. Let's put light on. So again, decent size, well equipped. Towel radiator, big mirror, shower that she has not turned off as usual. So pretty decent shower that actually, and a bath. I had a bath the other day. It's my first bath in about 2 years because I've never really been a bath person. Now again, looks okay until you delve into the quality. I mean, I don't understand that. Something has obviously happened behind there to create a bulge, and it's still soft, and they've just whacked a load of grout in there, or yeah, it is grout rather than actually do anything about it. And the craftsmanship of this silicone work here, I think a 3-year-old's done that. Mind you, they might be a bit neater. So yeah, on the surface it all looked pretty good. It's that strange bloke again. But yeah, when you get into the details of it, it's just a bit meh. So we paid, we did it through Airbnb, and it's £245. I think we're back in pounds now. Yeah, £245 for 2 nights. So they're probably making about £75 to £80 profit after you take electric costs off and that. Is it worth it? No, definitely not. But it got us out of Storm Ashley, and that's all that matters, because it was not much fun rocking and rolling in the van. So I'm now going to head outside and show you what's out there. So this is the outside. That's the living room in that window there. A rather grotty looking picnic bench. I wouldn't want to use that. Probably collapse under it. It's that old and green. So down here it leads down to the farmhouse, and that's where the owner lives, who for some reason came up yesterday and, don't know, just a bit weird, wanting to check that the dogs weren't on the sofa by the look of it, because I think she looked in and saw Sky was sat on the sofa, but she was actually on a blanket. So what does it matter? So like I say, driveway's pretty decent. I managed to get 8.7 metre motorhome on there. It's quite a steep little drive, but because I put new tyres on earlier this year, I'm okay getting up there, not having a panic like I would have done on the old tyres. Bins and the oil tank, because there's no gas out here, so it's oil fired central heating. Now this is where personally I would have put a little wood store, but like I say, we didn't get any wood. Again, so this is the curve. This is where the shower is in there in the ensuite, and I don't actually see any reason why they've done this. They could have quite easily just squared this bit off, but you know, what do I know. And then that just runs down the back of the house there. And even though we're on a tiny little road just the other side of this hedge here, There's been quite a bit of traffic. So I'm now going to go back in. There you go, that's that traffic I'm talking about. Right, we've got lots and lots of these about. So yes, I'm going to go back in and start transferring stuff into the van. And next time I pick the camera up, we will be... where will we be? We will be somewhere close to the ferry to go back to the mainland UK. Sorry, don't want to upset anyone. So yes, I'll see you next time. Stay safe.